How's everybody doing? We'll try to get some work done today. Oh yeah, that'll fit nice. That'll fit so nice. A couple of people might join me to get some work done. And in the meantime, I am... Hi, Amy. How are you? Meantime, I'm trying to get my office changed around here. I bought a table, a sit-stand table. Where's that go to? Oh, that must be the Rollo printer. So I bought that. Hi, Helen. You guys let me if anybody wants the link and wants to come on and work, because that's what I'm doing. Hi, Miss Maggie. It's been a crappy year so far. So we'll just keep moving. Just keep walking. It's the best you can do. But this shelf I can put together. Hi, Patty. But the table that I got is pretty cool. I don't know how far so here's the tabletop, and it's a husky workbench, and it's got the little crank there to go up and down, so that way I can stand and work or go on the other side and lower it down and sit and work. And luckily, I took it out of my car the night that I bought it, because 8 hours later, my car was stolen. So if you guys are on my Facebook group or saw it on my community tab, hey, Miss Brett. Yeah, so that happened. I'm waiting they did recover the car yesterday, and it's not drivable, so it's got some serious engine or transmission or something problem, so it had to be towed to a collision shop. So I am driving a rental. I had to refund some eBay sales because they were in the car. Yeah, so it's been a rough week. So I figure I would just come live and invite some friends to join and try to get back to work, because all you can do is keep moving forward, right? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Brett. But nobody got hurt. Nobody died. It's a car. It's a serious inconvenience and quite a hit to the wallet of everything that was in it. All the ductwork that we bought was in the car. Yeah, the ductwork. I had a bunch of computer equipment from work was in there. All right, Miss Pat, I'll watch the green room for you. Yeah, so my purse, lots of little stuff. Yeah, it does suck. It does suck, but it can only get better. And I did sell something out of my eBay store this morning, so I got to get that packed. So this Mapletown Calico Critters and all the little critters and whatnot. Um, Somebody sent me an offer for $90 and I took it because we need it. So yeah. So we gotta get listing. So I hope you guys in the background are gonna work along with us. Get organized with us. Is insurance gonna cover the content? Aw, thanks, Patty. Is insurance gonna cover the contents of your car? So I haven't engaged the homeowner's insurance yet. I'm trying to decide what I want to do because I don't have receipts. I don't have receipts for the ductwork and stuff like that because it was in the car. My credit card was in the car. So I had to close all my bank accounts and reopen new bank accounts. And I'm still trying to mentally make a list of all the things that I need to change. So I don't think so. I mean, the deductible is pretty substantial on my homeowner's insurance. It's only $500 on my car insurance. Car insurance is paying for the rental car. They paid for the tows. And I don't know what's going to happen with the shop yet. So they were really busy when it was towed in, and the collision shop is closed for the weekend. And for whatever reason, it went to the collision shop, the body shop first before. So I guess they didn't get the memo that it's not drivable, hence being on a tow truck. But who am I to assume, you know? So there's that. If you paid with other than cash, there's a way to get a record of what you paid. Yeah, with the card that's canceled. Yeah, so in that card doesn't exist anymore. So, plus it was stolen. So it's not like I can go back to the store and say, hey, you know all that stuff I bought? But yeah, I get what you're saying. And I know you're trying to help. It's just, it's been a long week. Yeah. The company has the information for my old card, and it's just, I can't even, I live out of my car. You guys know that I live out of my car. So I can't even wrap my head around everything that's missing, so, oh, that sucks, Patty. Yeah. Luckily, my fanny pack, where I keep, my spare keys and my license and my cash and stuff like that, was in the house along with my laptop and my iPad. That all goes in my backpack. I carry backpack back and forth. So that stuff wasn't taken. But yeah, it sucks. But let's get some work done here. Let's see if I can share my screen. And open a new tab. And go to my eBay. Orders. So this sold. So they sent me an offer for $90, and I said, "Oh, thanks, Amy." And I said, "Yep." So I think one of the first things, one of the things I want to get done before I'm not streaming anymore is to pack that up and ship that out. But the other thing I'm working on right now is setting up a shelf in the shipping room. Because the new desk let me get rid of the old desk. And yeah, I want to put it back here and put the computer on it and all that good stuff. So let's see what I need to do to make that happen without unplugging anybody. That would be helpful. Oh, look at all these people in the back room. Hold on, I gotta find my mouse. Hey, ladies.
Hey,
Hey,
Miss
everybody.
Pat, how are you?
I'm good. How have you been?
Good. I had to make myself something to eat. I see you're eating too.
That's what I was doing.
Mm. Hi, Miss
I got some
Jan.
stuff on my
Hello,
computer.
darling. I am setting up a shelf. What are you guys working on?
I'm working on the sandwich.
Well, I'm going to list a few things that I just got yesterday and today.
What'd you get?
Well, I got this for $4,
Ooh.
and they're selling
Ooh.
for the cheapest I seen was about $80.
Okay, that
Make it
looks
big, make it big.
fancy. Show that again.
Oh,
Nice.
and it's by Poultry in Motion. Evidently, they're quite popular. Never heard of them before.
Nice.
That.
I would have grabbed that off the shelf. It's just that obnoxious, you know?
Then this morning when I went out from this lady, she gave me so many good deals. I got this, and it's that Chopin. Is that Chokin?
Chokin?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
CHOKN. I got that and several plates.
C-H-O-K-N.
She gave me a lot of stuff for $12. Got 3 of these plates, so I should be able to get about $20 a plate. It's like copper and gold, 14 karat gold. Got those.
Wow.
Those are pretty.
Those are beautiful. You got a good eye, Miss Pat.
Yeah, I was really surprised. These, I'm going to list these. I got
Look at her
these
in
the
her
other day.
overalls. Isn't she adorable?
Those are cute.
Yeah, these vintage inspired Valentine's plate are just set. I looked at them the other day and they were $75. By the time I went back, they had already sold. So I'm going to list mine today.
Wow.
Are those from the 40s?
No, they're actually brand new.
Oh, they're repops.
Yeah.
Nice.
By Roxanne. And those were the things I was going to get listed today. I had to take pictures of these.
Good girl.
Mm-hmm. So I got this morning too. Both of these.
Ooh, is that ceramic or plastic?
No, it's plastic. It's a bank.
Nice.
That one and
Miss Piggy.
yeah. And
Baby Miss Piggy loving on her pigs.
I love Miss Piggy.
And it's selling for a lot more than Piggy, but I had gotten both of them. So I was real pleased with my haul this morning when I just ran.
Good.
I got this right here too for $2. Love the box. And it's like scented drawer liner paper. And it got beautiful vintage designs on that.
You're a good sorcerer.
I just ran out this morning because I don't know why.
Because why not?
Well,
Because you can.
I wasn't going anywhere first, but my neighbor, her husband is in the hospital, so she wanted me to go to the library for it. So I'm going, if I got to go out, I may as well go out for me too. So, hey, Jack,
there's another thing that's gone. My library card. Damn it.
Put it on the list right now while you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Good call. I got a list right here.
Yeah, because if you don't, it'll disappear out of your brain again if you're like me. Yes,
what that's
it
like.
is. Brett.
Hi, Helen. Hi, Amy. Hi, Brett. Hi, Patty. Hi, everybody.
Okay, let me.
I'm going to finish my sandwich and then I'm going to do some billing.
I was going to
cleaning.
ship out 2 more things. I put a few things out. My mailman never comes until 4 or 5 o'clock. They came just now.
Really?
Yeah. So I couldn't get my last few things out.
Now, how am I going to do that? Is that the monitor?
Oh, okay, Mystery Dear Denise.
That's just the monitor, I hope. We'll find out.
Okay, that's nice and clean now.
Brett's saying that the draw liner is very expensive. It's a good brand.
Yeah, I looked it up right away. And it's
You're
quite
good.
And the box is beautiful. Yeah.
Good job, Miss Pat. All right. Plug that back in.
Let's make you little down here.
I'm going to turn my mic off. I just realized that I'm chewing in everybody's ear.
I couldn't hear you chewing.
I couldn't either.
Thought I was going to have to shut down the computer to move this. This nice little ladder's been sitting in here because it doesn't have any other place to go, but now it's got to go. Because that's where my shelf is going.
Okay, let me go to eBay and list a few things. Are we ringing a bell when we list something?
Oh, hell yeah! Where's my bell?
I need to go get a bell then.
Where's my bell at? I'm looking.
Oh, you know what? I'm quite sure you can put it on your phone, something. Bell ring.
Well, it should be right here. Where the heck did it go? Oh, got it. I got me my bell.
You got a loud one. It sounds like a cowbell.
Helen got the same drawer liner. She uses it to craft with.
Oh.
Mia's back there ringing a bell while she's muted. She's so cute. All right, let's see how this.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I get my little turtle.
No ringing until you get something accomplished, Miss.
Well, I'm finishing my sandwich first.
Okay,
You
fine.
just called me.
Yeah, I know. All right, that fits perfect back there. Very nice.
That a girl.
Move my table a little. I love having this on wheels. Need more poles.
Okay, let's see here. What do I have? Camera. Please, batteries don't be dead. Please, batteries. Well, I can always do it on my phone.
That was on my shopping list
What?
to get all the different size batteries to test the toys. They were in the car.
Okay. We're going to start with the Valentine's plate because that's what's most important. And I have to get me a little, what's your name?
Batteries are expensive. You're going to put that on your list?
Yep, it was already. Oh, on the stuff that would. I don't have receipts for it, so I don't know.
You didn't use your ATM card to get anything, or use all cash?
Card is closed now.
Yeah, but they can still print out the bank can still print out all your transactions.
Yeah. I have to sit down and it's just been go, 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 go. And then, as soon as you start to settle down, you think of something else.
You know what?
Yep. Sucks.
This way.
I've been broken into my house when I was young. And I was living alone.
Ugh.
And took a while to be
Comfortable again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy ended up being a parolee
Yeah.
that was convicted rapist.
Well, my
Yeah. He came in the back. I lived on the third floor. He climbed the three floors, like, because there was no stairs. He climbed the porches in the back of the house. And he broke in my back door. And I ran out the front door.
shit, I would have too.
Yeah, barefoot in my pajamas. I didn't care. But they got him. I don't think he's getting out of jail for a long time. He's probably still there. I was like 21, 22.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, Miss Brett, that's for the stuff that was new. The stuff I'm more upset about is the stuff that wasn't new. So that's why I keep going, is it worth it, Can't imagine what my insurance is going to go up to with 2 claims within 12 months of each other.
But this one wasn't your fault, so.
Neither was the first one.
The accident? Didn't you have a car accident, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that ended up being the DOT something. Yeah. Look at Miss Pat. She's just working.
Working. I'm going to start pulling out my stuff and doing.
Here's for that one.
I was just trying to figure out how to build the shelf back there, and it just occurred to me, why build it back there?
Oh, it's got a price on the side.
Move it into its spot after it's built. Gooey.
All right.
I'm going to have to soak that to get that price off of there.
I'm still not feeling well from
COVID.
Yeah, the T word.
Definitely takes a bit to recover, that's for sure.
I'm still getting headaches and my chest feels like it's getting squished still.
How long ago did you have COVID?
I had it over Christmas. Positive the 22nd of December. And then this week was it Sunday? I tested negative for the first time, so.
They usually say 12 to 14 days or something.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So still all congested and
yeah.
I'm not happy.
Not a happy camper.
I'm not a happy camper.
No.
I don't like it.
Oops.
What
are you guys working on? You guys in the chat.
Are they working on stuff too? Cool.
They better be working on stuff.
All right.
Working on something. Sorting a box, sorting a tote. Oops, that's upside down. Listing, shipping, vacuuming, cleaning out a kitchen junk drawer.
Something. All right.
1, 2.
I'll set up here.
I'm going to start.
I know Babes is working.
What he working on today? What he building?
He's put a hole in the wall. He is removing the two very large windows in the living room and then framing the wall to accommodate the two different windows. He's working hard up in there. Whoops!
Up in there.
Up in there. He's getting out some aggressions too.
All right. Packing and
I think the
box.
power tools or jackhammer or a torch or an axe or something along those lines. Probably be just what the doctor ordered for him. All right.
For that one, I'm gonna do 2 of these plates.
I need another shelf.
So let's see.
Working.
Where is
Everybody's working. Get her done.
Not bad.
I got. Hi, Simmy.
Hey, Simmy. I got your email. Simmy's dealing with a lot.
She is.
Yeah, keep her in your prayers. She's not feeling well.
Aw. Gotta put Simmy on my prayer list too.
Yes, please. Where is? There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Kathy.
Side by side.
I would share my screen, guys, but I'm doing billing, so I don't want people's information up there. So,
Hi, Kath. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
no, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Let's see.
I cannot figure out how to share the screen. I can share a screen or just, like of a slide or whatever, but I cannot figure out how to share my live screen. I have not figured that out yet. So.
What do you mean? What? Share your live
Okay,
screen?
like Jan is sharing her eBay screen, her working screen. I cannot figure that out. I can share the screen, but I can't work on it.
Okay.
I can't do anything.
Oh, you need 2 monitors.
Right.
2 monitors. Okay. So I'll
Yep.
have
to, so then when you hit the present button, you pick the monitor that your StreamYard's not on.
Okay, so I could use my see, like I have my laptop set up with my eBay on and I'm on my iPad.
No, not two devices.
So I would have to
monitors.
So I would have to use my okay, wait. So I would have to use my laptop as my whatever and then use that little cord thing for my laptop and run it to the TV or to
Correct.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep. I mean, you can switch screens back and forth, but it's
Okay.
Hey, Paul, Babes was out for blood for the last couple of days. We don't know, but they do have pictures, and they have fingerprints,
Good.
and there was enough stolen merchandise and drugs and all kinds of stuff in my car that they can tie him to about 9 other crimes the 2 days that he had my car. So this is not going to be an appearance ticket if they get him.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Mhm.
I'm just glad that you got it back.
Well, hey Jack, did you send me an email for your so I can get your book shipped? I don't have your
Okay.
PayPal. I don't have your address.
Let me see something here for a minute. Oh.
Yeah, no doubt, Jack. Babes wanted to go out with a baseball bat. I'm like, maybe you should stay home, because we did go looking for it. Because I have several friends that live in Greece that have had their car stolen out of Greece, and one of them found his own car.
Sometimes you just gotta stay on top of it.
Nope. I want you to do that.
See, babes, he said if it were up to me, he'd be swimming with the fishes.
He sounds part Italian. You know what I'm saying?
He's feeling a little violated. Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
It's a hurting feeling because in what year was that? 2012, the year my daughter got married. We had went out to Grand Junction, Colorado for the other reception, and somebody broke in our house, and I think it was somebody we knew. First of all, they went in my studio, and I never locked the door. So the door was unlocked, but they broke the window and went in through the window. And then they took some stuff from out there. Then they came in the house, but they took a piece of fabric and took it in the house because they didn't want to track mud in the house because it was rainy. I mean, they left mud on the kitchen floor, but no mud was on my carpet.
Interesting.
And then after they finished, they stole my car out of the garage. And I had all these sewing machines and embroidery machines because I was teaching classes a lot. And the funny thing is, so we get back home and we start filing, doing all the stuff that you're having to go through now. And so they finally call and tell us they found my car over in this rough area. It was involved in a daily hit and run. And it was at such and such a junkyard. So we go to the junkyard because they say it's total. But it wasn't total. But we had already canceled the insurance, so we had to go back to the insurance, get the insurance. But just to think somebody come in your house and go through all of your stuff.
Yes.
And
my car was like a safe haven for me. So there was a lot of stuff in my car.
So we believe it was somebody we know because they
had to know you weren't there, right?
Well, they knew we weren't there, and we're not the type of people that posted all over the place, while we're gone at that time. Mm-hmm. And but they knew where some stuff was that somebody had to tell them, where it was, like in our bedroom.
Same thing happened to me when I was younger. I was a single mom with my oldest son. I was like, I don't know, 17 or 18. And I had an apartment in a not so good area. And they popped I was on a 3rd floor apartment, and the door was not like an exterior door. It was just like a wooden interior door, the hollow ones.
Uh-huh.
And the hinges were on the outside. They just popped the hinges to get in. And I was waitressing at the time. and they knew exactly where the shoebox in my closet with all of my tips and my coins and all that were, and you know, and they didn't make a mess.
Yeah.
They didn't like you know, no drawers pulled out or anything like that. They went for very specific things.
Things. That's when you kind of know whether it's
Yep.
somebody you know or not.
Which is even more, which freaks you out even more, right?
Right.
Yes. And we knew it had to be somebody small, which I'm quite sure I knew who it was, because the shop window was only 23 and a half inches wide. And I had to go through it one day. And believe me, I'm not a big person. I was struggling to get through there to make sure I didn't get stuck.
Yeah.
And I guess they didn't want to just open the door because they didn't, I don't know why.
Well, afterwards, you know, I was, because I had a pretty big group of friends at the time, and I kept saying, I feel like it's somebody that I know because of the way that they left my apartment, you know, because you talk about when things happen to you, you talk about it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and I bought a dog. I bought a purebred Rottweiler puppy. And they came back 3 weeks later and they tossed my whole apartment and they stole the dog. I moved out. I moved out after that. And I knew who I knew pretty quickly who it was. And karma's a bitch. Because that guy's in prison now.
There you go.
For selling modified guns to an undercover cop. It took 20 years for them to nail the dude, but he's gone for life now.
Okay, I'm going to list my first item. Those plates.
I've never been accosted personally.
The only time I've never been kind of sort of back in the 80s, I owned a store called the Showcase. We did sewing and sold little gift items and stuff. And this guy comes in. His name was Michael. I found out later. He comes 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is in a busy strip mall with a shop, with a grocery store, a drugstore. Then it was us, and then a Chinese restaurant. Pretty busy at 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He comes in to rob us, so he's taking his gun. And it's me, my girlfriend, and her 2 little kids. They're like 5 and 6. He's taking his gun, hitting me like this. Get in the back, get in the back, get in the back, get in the back, hitting me side of the head.
Wow.
And so OJ and Lamar, you know, they're 5 and 6-year-old little boys. We know karate and we were like, shut up. So anyway, he takes what he wants out the front, and then we call the police once he's gone. And so about a week later, my brother is talking about the guy that robbed us. And I'm going like, and you didn't tell me, but I'm listening. But I only got a first name out of him before he really knew what he was who he was talking to.
Yeah.
I called the police and I said, his name is Michael and he lives in Eastgate, is all I know. And they went and got him, and then we had to go down there and do a lineup, identify him. Picked him out the lineup, and he went to jail. And my brother's going like, I don't know, you know, he was just hard up that day, and this, that, and the other. I said, I could have got killed that day.
Yeah, it's crazy what we've survived. You know, a lot of the stuff that I've been through in my life, I've blocked it out. You know, but when something like this happens, and you just all of a sudden you're just like, man, I'm a freaking badass, man. I've survived a lot of crap.
We're still here.
Okay, sign in.
But this, yeah. Oh, I agree with you completely, Jack. It's we can't list that house for sale soon enough, you know? And I think that's one of the reasons why Babes is blowing out walls today.
I can't say that I blame him.
Yeah.
When do you actually think that you'll have Journeys In ready?
So once this place is livable, we're gonna list it. We'll just live here under construction. We're not waiting until it's like, the picture perfect dream. We've got lots of plans for projects and stuff that it can totally wait.
Yeah.
So we need bedrooms, bathrooms, heat.
Are you? I signed out of this account. Why did you sign me back in? I'm talking to myself. I do
You're
that.
You talk away, Miss Pat. I got my shelf up. I'm gonna move this equipment over here.
Excuse me. Logging into Pirate Ship.
Put something on the shelves though. Where's that stuff?
Take that out all together. This is what I had planned to do today, was do listings after I got off live. So that was perfect.
Maybe I could do cardboard on it.
Sign in.
Create a label.
Yeah, that was the part that infuriated Babes. After the cop told me that, this is a different circumstance because of the value. He's like, normally, they're out the next day, appearance ticket, blah, blah, blah. But this is grand larceny in the third or something like that. And every time he swiped my credit card, it was a felony. So, yeah. And God knows all the other stuff he did.
I often look at criminals and stuff like that, or these people that's out there. I'm going like, if you use your brain to do good stuff, you'd be surprised how far ahead of this game you would be.
I know. And they put all that effort into stealing and robbing. I've said to people that were, when they were using, I'm like, if you just they're like, well, I don't know, I can't make money other. Yes, you can. Don't tell me you can't make money any other way. Like they were going to stores. They call it boosting or stealing from a store. And let me tell you, I don't allow any of that stuff in my house. Like people will try to give me presents. Oh, this fell off a truck. No. You can keep it on your doorstep where it fell off. I don't want it. And they're like, well, it's a company and you can justify it all you want. It's stealing is stealing, period. Yeah. I don't care if it's from a person or an establishment. It's just not right. And I was saying that I'm like, you guys just, you scam and you make up these things to do to get money. And if you just use that for good, like you're saying, Pat, I'm like, if you can memorize like all those different, whatever, I guess drugs or whatever, if you can remember all like fractions and all that, you can remember the NASDAQ.
Oh, they're good at math, man. There were scales in my car.
Hello, that's what I'm saying. They can remember the NASDAQ. If they have that good of it, they have they just need to apply themselves in the right, and hey, I didn't grow up easy either. I grew up dirt poor, but I'm not robbing anybody.
That would freak me out, Simmy.
What?
Ew.
That's wow. People are crazy.
Okay, I'm not even gonna repeat.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's why I have cameras.
Well, I'm ordering. I'm ordering a better camera system.
I like my blinks. The blink.
Yeah. Are those battery or wired?
Either. You can do either. So mine are batteries. And I get the cube. There's like a cube that you plug in, and then it's attached to that. But then it attaches to your phone. So I can turn off, like right now, I can turn, like I have one in my office, I have them by the doors, I have one in my bedroom, like I have them at focused at different doors, and I can move them around. I don't have them mounted, but I have the mounting equipment that I could mount them if I wanted to. So yeah, I have them, so and then they have infrared too,
Yeah.
which is great. And so any movement or sound, they start immediately.
Well, we were planning on pretty fancy stuff for here, so I'm just gonna buy it early and move it when we're ready.
0.7.
All right, that works. I like it. I like
Hi,
it.
Bean. Hi, Auntie Christy.
Hey, Auntie Christy.
All right.
That's fine.
Oh, it's good to see you, Auntie Christy. I haven't seen you in a while.
eBay is not acting right. I was listening to the Nurse Flipper.
Yeah.
And the last week, 2 weeks ago, I guess she did a video showing her numbers from eBay.
Yeah.
eBay, she did 167,000 in 2022.
Yeah, she does a lot of furniture.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
she?
but on eBay, most of her stuff is just little. I mean, it's like cups and saucers and collectibles and stuff. And then between September and December, on Whatnot, she did $50,000 selling jewelry.
Wow.
Holy.
I know Noelle is
So-
planning on doing some Whatnot stuff.
So total in her retail online sales was a little bit over $250,000 for 2022.
That's
Now,
amazing.
is she a one-man show,
Well,
or does she have staff?
At the time, it was just her and her daughter mainly.
Okay,
and
so
then
two
she
people.
then she had hired somebody to help do some listings, but they didn't do a complete, they just did the draft. And then this year, her goal for 2023 is $500,000. She says she's going to hit at $500,000 this year.
Damn, you go, girl.
Woo!
Get her
So
done.
I'm going like, I just want like a quarter of that. So I said,
I just want room in my barn.
But my thing is, I really shouldn't be going, thrifting or whatever. But I have
Why not?
because I got junk. I got stuff. If I were to walk out in my studio like right this minute, you go like, you're right. But I went out, yesterday I worked in the studio all day and I sorted all of my plush.
Yeah.
Way too much. So I got to get started really listening seriously on that.
You'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, I will. I know. And I get so mad at my husband because he's not doing nothing but playing golf, and he's a photographer.
What the heck?
Wait, and he's a professional photographer. He won't even take a picture for me. I mean, he'll drive me wherever I want to go, but when it comes to anything else, I ain't got. I don't know how to do that. I can't do that. So that ticks me off, gets me in an attitude sometimes.
My husband doesn't know how to do any of this stuff.
They can learn. You'd be surprised what they really know how to do. They just don't let you know they know how to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I would be very upset about that, personally.
And I'm like right now, you know what he's doing? Playing golf. And then his only job he has, he works at the golf course, but he just worked there really to get free golf. Like this week he worked Thursday for a half a day, and then he'll work tomorrow. So that be ticking me off, but you know, hey.
Well, yeah. Babes helps out any way he can. You know,
my husband does laundry, cooks, cleans the house.
He does that, but I don't call that.
Oh, I'm not spoiled like that.
I mean, my husband
But
does.
if I tell him to build me something, he will.
Yeah.
He does the laundry, and he does the dishes, and he cooks.
Okay, that's a big deal, Pat.
No,
that
it's
is
not.
a big deal.
Yes, it is.
I'd rather for him to do, like, you know, for instance, I'll be lifting something 100 pounds, and he goes like, "Oh, I didn't know you wanted some help," or he'll hold the door while I'm pulling in a trunk that's literally, close near 100 pounds.
Ugh.
I didn't want to get in your way.
Sounds like you should list him.
If I could, but you know.
All right, I'm printing a label.
Woohoo!
I mean, he's a very nice person, you know, he really is, but just ticks me off.
There's value to that too, Miss Pat. Now, where did that ruler go? Oh, there it is.
Research shows the spelling can help you remember ads.
What the hell just happened?
Wow.
I just hit my phone by accident.
Got a commercial going. Auntie Christy, I've got stuff on my hold shelf for you that's been here for 6 months. Haven't seen you in so long.
Is Dana here? Is Dana Mason here?
I haven't seen her.
She won a watch.
Oh, nice.
My last show. And I just all set.
Woo! Way to get her done.
Yep, that's getting done.
12 inches tall.
All right, one down.
Inches.
I'm still gotta figure out how to some stuff it's gonna be interesting to pack. All right.
FB doll, vintage.
One down.
1980s.
Working.
Rawhide.
I'm working.
12 inches. Oh.
I was very glad that I had recently taken some things out of my car.
Yes.
I still have my Suspizio show bag. Yeah, it's a bird, and I have another silver-rimmed Dorothy Thorpe C cup for you.
All right.
How much do I
Okay, what's next?
I gotta get another one of those cutting mats with all the measurements on it for my shipping table.
Alrighty.
I'm not sure where that went.
shipping on
2,
5, 4, 8, 7.
We went into the garage this morning because I was going to get my monitor mount off the wall. My God, the place looks like a tomb. We haven't been in there in so long, and Babes will go and do a quick couple of cuts on the table saw. Yeah, the whole place is just that light dusting of sawdust all over.
Oh no.
Oh.
Let's see. I let my getting back to Whatnot. I let my Whatnot. I didn't. They sent me an email about finishing my application, and I just didn't. So
Oh,
I'm
really?
gonna reopen it, and
Mine got approved. I just haven't. I haven't done my first show.
You done your onboarding thing?
Oh yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
that's what I was gonna do.
Instead of copy.
Hi, Weta.
Hey, Weta.
Where are we on my mystery box? I'm gonna pack you a new box.
Why aren't you moved? Oh, there we go.
I got it written down on my list.
It's on the list.
On the list. I'm trying to get
Go here, copy. Maybe I'll do it there.
back into.
Mm,
All right. What was I trying to do now? I'm trying to cut. This needs to be 14 by that many.
Find it.
So I figured if I'm going to have this shelf back here, I made, hold on, made a little white box.
sweet.
White box on the top shelf. That should help with listing too. Oh, you won't miss out, honey. I had to refund some eBay folks because oh, that reminds me. It's another thing on my list. Let me go into Pirate Ship and cancel those labels. I can at least get that money back. No, I am not a pirate.
Reply.
Woohoo! $8. All right. So this. What are you guys working on in the chat? 36 inches. So 36. This is awesome. I've been meaning to sit still and do this. I'm live, so I'm trapped.
There you go.
Copy. And paste.
Okay. So I'm going to cut that first. Man, I got so organized now I can't find my razor. Here we go. Valerie is listing fabric. Hi, Jose. Auntie Christie's doing a Whatnot show. Drop your link. Drop your link.
Yes, please.
She's blue, right? She has to be blue.
Yes.
She came. Thank you, Auntie Christy. She came to my Whatnot sale yesterday.
Did she?
Yeah. Control.
Hey, Simi. So I started an email back to you. It was just, I'm still not feeling good. It's just crazy. This is lasting too long. I don't like it.
What don't you like?
Feeling sick. Like not
Yeah.
feeling, I mean, I'm not contagious anymore, but it's just not feeling, I'm not feeling up to par still. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It took me a while to get back to 100%.
Pirate ship.
Final $54.99.
This week in your shop.
Shipping. Got 2 things listed. I don't have a bell though. I didn't feel like getting it.
Oh, freaking me off. It's gotta ring the bell.
Gotta ring the bell. Okay.
Two.
All right. So let's.
Okay, so that takes care of that
I
one.
am going to be right back. I'm going to be right back.
We'll be here. Making a shelf liner.
Okay.
Shelf
Photo.
taking part on food. Listing fabric, huh, Valerie? I have so much fabric to list. Does it sell well?
I have no schedule for tomorrow. What time tomorrow? I might have missed it. Did I not listen? Ooh, I gotta take.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I didn't respect my gun, blah, 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 blah. Something.
Gotta go fix me some hot your tea.
Something.
Jan, you want to see something interesting?
Yes, I love interesting things. Show me.
Look this up and watch how much it costs online. This one or
Hold
this
on.
one. I'll hold that one up.
Peppermint.
Yeah. Do us. Oh, I would say you could do a screenshot, but I guess you couldn't. It is ridiculous how much they want for this. And my husband's going like, nobody. I said they have sold some for that price. Yeah, that one.
Peppermint. Who's the author or whatever?
This is just a little teeny paperback book, and the author is
Oh, that's great, Valerie.
Dorothy. I guess Grider.
Grider.
Uh-huh.
Hang on, I gotta make this bigger. This one's on. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Hold on. Gotta get my mouse over to the other screen. Wow.
What is it coming up with?
Paperback 90, hardcover 114.
Isn't that ridiculous?
No, it's probably a really good book.
I know, but and look at this one here is just this one's a little bit less. Then I have this one here, a hardback one, this one here.
And where did you get these?
At the thrift store, probably somewhere or another. But I mean, I don't think I bought them all at the same time. But like all these books I have on my desk are all like way up in the value.
Sounds like it's story time.
Yeah, I just have to get them listed.
Story time, story time.
Yeah, all of these are like, pretty good value books. The highest one, which so many people have favored it, was that Snow White book I have. I have it listed on eBay for $177.
Yeah.
And I've had like so many people interested, and I've sent them offers, but I don't know. I'm not going down under 100.
It could be other resellers that have one they want to list, and they're waiting for it to sell. I figured that out on a couple of things where I was just like, why are there so many watchers or whatever? And then I made a note to myself to look it up after it sold. And I saw that another one was listed immediately after mine sold.
Really?
Yep. But they're still helping the algorithm by watching it.
So how much were the books that she put up? Because I didn't see. I was
about $100.
It's a little paperback.
Yep.
This one.
I have a little paperback listed in my store for $230.
Now I have one. It's over on the other side of the room. When I list it, I'm gonna list it for $3 something.
Yep. Why not?
And it's like so rare. They say they barely, like all my research say, it's just not a lot of them out there. And the book was printed in Switzerland, I think, or Sweden or someplace. And now that one I found at the Goodwill Bin store, so it probably was a quarter. Because books are 89 cents a pound, and it's not a pound.
Wow. Auntie Christie's got 2,200 followers on her whatnot.
Teresa has that.
Girl.
I need to go look, see if I'm following Auntie Christie. I don't know.
Is there a link up there?
She hasn't dropped a link yet.
What did they just
Simi asked me how my thyroid is. That's probably the only thing that's not wrong with me. My thyroids are great, as far as I know. But thank you for asking. Everything else is broken. What are you going to do? Smile and get on with it, right? All right. Next thing are these. I need a good box. There we go.
Why don't you Hello.
Hello.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Dean's brother has a new parrot. His parrot that he had for 40 years died after surgery complications.
Oh no.
New parrot, and we were there for Christmas, and we're sitting there and we're trying to chum up with this new bird. This is a rehome bird, and he wasn't having it, right? And then finally we're sitting there, and like hours later, all of a sudden you hear, "Hello." What the hell was that?
Hello.
Hello, just like that.
I was checking you out first.
So that's why we haven't seen Auntie Christy around on YouTube. Her new hangout is Whatnot.
We got your number now. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you very much. Okay, wrapping.
Working, working, working.
Rawhide.
Get her done, get her done.
I'm a wrapping. I'm a wrapping. I'm wrapping up my little bracelets all pretty.
I am making a shelf liner for the top shelf. Because for such a small shelf, there is so much space between wires on this thing. Anything up there would fall through.
All right. Make the invoice.
Some people really like Whatnot.
2.2. Yeah, I heard a lot of people like it.
That's where Jody went, right? That's the platform she hangs out on now.
Yes. I was supposed to do a sale with her, and then her dad like literally passed that week,
Oh,
and then she never came back to do YouTube, so I never got that opportunity. But yes, after that, when she did come back, she switched. She does a pop-up every once in a while, though. I'll get a notification,
does she?
Yeah, I got one just before Christmas, I think.
Hmm.
She went live for like an hour or two.
That's nice. I haven't seen that. Christy, I'm an excellent buyer. So much that I had turned off my notifications for a bit.
I think Christy is so funny.
I think you've spent more than enough time on this, Jan. But it's worth it. I like to be organized.
Julie, how are you?
Organization makes me happy. Perfect.
All right. Let's do this bill now. It's all packed up. I'm all packed, but I got to do the bill.
You've had one show with 17 sales and you have 2,200 followers. Are you kidding?
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
This is a listing party, Julie. You want to come on? I'll send you a link.
All right, I'm following you now, Auntie Christy. Follow. So yeah, I have an account on there. I haven't been authorized to sell yet. Have you done an account yet, Jan? Like, are you on there?
A whatnot? Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I did the whole onboarding and everything else. I just haven't had my first show.
Okay.
All right, that is beauteous. This, not so much. This needs to be cut down. Might have wanted to attempt that with a straight edge, Jan, just saying. It's pretty bad. That's better. Now they have medium mail. Yes.
Oh, yeah, they didn't have it before.
I did hear that. I can certainly pull off a book sale or 2 or 20 or 80.
I am so sorry. That was my neighbor calling. Her husband is in the hospital. She's 80 something and she's 83. I think he's 85.
Aww.
So she was calling to give me an update and told me to continue getting their mail and so forth. So no problem.
What's he in the hospital for?
Gary has some issues going on with his legs and so forth. And he fell the other day and something popped. And when she couldn't get him up, she had to call the paramedics and they got him up off the floor Thursday night. And when he got up that morning, he couldn't walk anyway, but he couldn't even move around with his walker. So he had to call him back and come find out he actually had fractured and broken something in his ankle.
Oh no.
So he was in the hospital here in Sanford. She really wanted him taken to Chapel Hill because we're so small, but the paramedics wouldn't. So Sanford couldn't do the surgery, what needed to be done. So they transferred him to Winston-Salem, which is like, but an hour and a half from here.
Yeah, but they're probably more equipped to deal with.
Well, they should have sent him to Chapel Hill, though, because UNC Chapel Hill is huge.
Yeah.
But Sanford is just whatever. So, I pray that I don't get sick because they're not going to take me to, I don't know hospitals here anyway. But the doctor I go to, she doesn't even go to any of the hospitals out here. So they would have to take me to Raleigh.
Oh.
Or
Ooh.
Durham or something like that. So I don't know.
No. Anything. Poshmark, Macari, Etsy, eBay.
I'm doing invoicing.
Make us do it too. This is just like a listing working live. Pat's banging them out over there.
I have
Yes,
one
she
more
is.
little 3 now, and I had to kind of slow up talking to her. But I didn't want, she didn't need somebody to talk to because she moved. She haven't been here a long time either.
I am about done with this shelf.
Okay, let's do this invoice.
That other F&B doll, and that'll be the last one that I list. That's that. That's that.
Pull this
Okay,
way.
now I'll just go and start listing something new then. Cancel. No, it's in this one.
Simmy's talking to you, Miss Mia.
Oh. Hold on one sec. What did I just do? Oh, there we go. Invoice. All right. Here I got my MRI results yesterday. Compound fracture to the T. Ooh. The surgery sounds rheumatoid arthritis interferes. That sucks.
Cable management sucks.
Oh, Simmy. I fractured a piece of my lower lumbar. It was not fun. But I was a lot younger too, and I didn't have sciatic arthritis then either. So not fun.
Let's see. That is
Copy that.
camera.
I want to use the exact same words that this other lady used to sell her plate so fast.
What's this? This is speaker wire.
Oh, I know how to do it.
This is USB something something. Oh, that's a camera. All right.
Shot.
This.
Have you used your up and down camera, Jean?
So I did swap out this computer. That's one of the reasons that I'm obsessed with cable management right now. So remember, I couldn't use OBX on the other one.
Right.
So I have played with the actual camera. That's when I called you and said, how do you my fingers look like I'm a freaking corpse. It's all like cracked skin, and I was just like, ew.
Oh no. Oh, honey.
That must be the cable for the rollover.
I think it's really real, that's all.
That's the cable for the rollover.
Invoice is let's see.
This is the cable
That is
for the
really-
game.
Invoice number.
Oh, there we go.
Continue.
Alright, and this was an envelope.
Yes.
It was 9 by 6. And it weighed
Why does it keep making me use? I don't want to use a different email. I don't want to create an account.
what does this weigh?
Or continue with none of those. Sign in or register. I want to sign in. I think.
Okay, it's gonna go up in here. Whoops.
Okay. Purchases.
And then
Copy.
so that.
Okay.
So let's go back down here temporarily. This. Oh my. What's going on here?
By 6. Ounces.
With the exit. Add here. Let's see this.
This over here. All right, what do we got here? We got
2. 1. One Kingston.
Changes.
my. I'm gonna turn off my camera. I think I'm making people very dizzy.
This goes to Irene.
All right. So
All right.
this one's fine.
Go into PayPal.
Oh, that's more gooder.
More gooder.
That's way more gooder.
Where are you? What did you do?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, I see. I see something.
Yeah, I'm like cable management. So like everything's unplugged, I think. Where's the other one? Hello.
Let me close that for
No,
just a
USB cable. Where are you?
now. Go here.
All right.
And go to Pat Doodles. And
All right, I'm in PayPal. My PayPal.
And
why are you telling me that's the wrong password? That is the right password.
under there. Under where?
Invoicing.
That doesn't go there.
Okay. Either. No,
What's it say? Jana Mia, please tell Miss Pat I sent her a comment.
oh,
Cindy
okay.
sent
I
her
need
a
to go back.
comment.
Okay. Let me go back over. Oh, it's right. Miss Pat, we are neighbors.
Decided to drink Irish cream with a leaf.
Simmy's talking to you,
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Miss Pat.
We're neighbors. I'm looking up at the other comment before then. Hold on. Let me refresh.
Hi, Jose.
I got so involved in listing that I wasn't looking at the comments.
Okay, why did that one not come back on?
Now commercial is coming on. Skip ahead.
This monitor's not on. That's a bummer.
All right. Let's make an invoice.
Let's see here.
The
Top chat. How did it get back there? Live chat. Sent me a comment. Look up here. Is my thing frozen up or what? Oh, there it is.
She's in Moore County, Carthage. She's your neighbor.
Oh, yeah, that is my neighbor. Miss Pat, you live near me. I'm in Carthage.
You can go out and play with Simmy.
Pinehurst. Yes. I mean, that's like 20 minutes away.
wow.
I didn't know you lived that close, Simmy. I did not know that. Yeah. I've only been to Carthage like one time, really, though. They don't have a lot there either. I think they probably have to come to Sanford. It's probably the big town, huh, Simmy? Because we have Walmart.
Progress.
Simmy, when they had the power outage, did that affect you at all? It didn't. Okay, okay.
Oh, there it
Yes,
is.
Aberdeen. Yeah, Aberdeen. Yeah.
Your purchase.
Go down to Southern Pines in Aberdeen. Hey, you just never know.
You never know.
Oh, yes, it did. Oh, okay. You know, when somebody shot out the power grids down there, it made all the national news and stuff. Okay, I've got to get this listing here finished, but I want to copy the other person.
Excuse me.
Okay, that's not the right account, so it would be log out.
Copy
Log
this.
in.
Done. That is done.
Log in.
There. This goes in here.
To Google.
Oh. Come on now. Work with me here. Work with me.
Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
Sign in.
Oops. Right there's good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What we got there? Oh, hell. Come on out there. Got it. Phew.
Are you wrestling?
I'm wrestling.
You're wrestling?
Wrestling. All right. Now I got to figure out where I want my Rolo printer.
I love my Rolo
I
printer.
think that's going to go over here. So.
$3.62.
I can put it.
The rates on shipping they go down on the 22nd. Is that it?
20. Yes.
For the holiday shipping to end.
Yeah.
Because they got to make their money on the returns.
You know?
God forbid.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Adult dating sites. Thanks, guys.
Get them.
Zap, zap.
Thank you. Here it is right there.
Bye, Cindy. I'll email you later.
See you later, neighbor.
So I think I do.
211. 211.
It should go up this way. Oh, genius! Genius! Good girl, Jan.
Atta girl. Invoice. Looks good.
Yeah.
eBay.
That goes back there.
Send.
And
Invoice sent.
let's
Yay!
Send the item.
Invoice sent. So these go over here. Yeah, I still haven't figured out how I want to put my office.
well, that's what I'm figuring out right now. So
I know, honey.
I'm glad I was forced to sit still.
see.
There we go.
That's Maggie. That's Irene.
All right. So that goes there. That goes there.
All right. On to the next invoice.
Do it. Do it. You're done.
Dun, dun, dun. Created invoice.
We'll go right there. What else? Wait. I got space. I got space right there. What can I put in there?
You know what? I'm going to go do my down camera while I pack something. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Copy. Hey,
Jinx.
Jinx, buy me a Coke.
Control B. Okay. Now,
Oh my goodness, that was loud. What'd you do there, Miss Mia?
What I do?
Yeah, whatever you touched has a microphone on it. Oh my God, was it doing that when I was messing with my camera?
You were very loud.
I suck. I'm sorry. You should have said something. I would have unplugged it.
We knew it was going to be.
it's a working live.
It is working live.
You know?
You gotta make some noise.
That way they know you're really working.
Gotta make some noise when you're working.
Okay, right.
Okie doke. So, this. Oh, this is perfect. I love it. Love it. Oh, this is way better. This is way gooder. Way more gooder. This can go back just a little bit.
Thank you, Jesus. Mhm. You know what else I had said? I was going to do some sewing today.
Okay, now to figure out why this monitor is not on. Oh, because you gotta push it in, Jan. You gotta push the cable in, Jan. Jeez.
Okay, dashboard listing.
In this box. Now let's do these boxes.
Oh yeah. I'm digging this setup. It's very clean and organized.
I love being organized.
I love
Come
being
my way.
organized.
Come my way when you're finished.
There we go.
Not real good on volume though. So let's see what's going on there. Miss Mia, give me a check.
Check 1, 2, check 1, 2.
Again.
Check 1, 2, check.
Again.
Check 1, 2, check. 1, 2.
Wait a minute. One more time.
Check 1, 2, check 1, 2.
That's good. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
One down.
They're very old speakers and they have like that sweet spot.
Oh, okay. Is it the cords in the back that
Yeah.
not a
Yeah, you touch the cord or you put the cord near anything or whatever and it goes shoo.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we are in good shape. I'm liking how this turned out. Clean up, everybody.
All pretty.
Clean up.
So then couple of these.
Okay. So you want to see what I did?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll show you. Okay. So I got my standing table there. And then over
Make you big.
here,
Make you big.
make me big. Okay. So I got the standing table here with the little crank right there.
Uh-huh.
And it's got the 2 drawers so I can start throwing all the Post-its and pens and all that in one place.
Lovely.
And then just right here, I put a wired shelf. I got my roller printer right there.
You did with your printer. I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I
I'm
put the printer over there, and then I put the labels on the
I'm
the
gonna
bench
do that.
behind.
I'm going to do that.
This is this is a much better location because the shipping table's right here. I gotta clean that off next. So this I can just put a little spotlight, and I can take quick pictures here for small stuff. And then I've got my second monitor on top, which this is actually going to get mounted to the wall. And then the speakers are there, and there's the down camera if I need it. You like?
Yes,
I like
do.
very much.
So now if I drop this down to sitting position and work at my office, my chair is back here, and I move that desk to the side. So it's an L workstation.
Sweet.
Perfect. I love it.
Yay. And that's the most important thing, is if you love it.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're not oh babes. that wire is probably, let me just move that down a little bit. Oh,
Just a little bit.
Yeah. The second monitor isn't too high when you sit. So I don't use the second monitor as much when I sit. So it's usually so if I'm shipping, I can turn the monitor this way and watch Netflix, YouTube, whatever you guys live. That's what that monitor is for. And then when I do my share screen, when I'm live, that monitor would be the screen that I share. Yes. It's all about having the setup that you want for working. Otherwise, you're not productive.
Well, I need to call you when I get ready to get the other. I'm gonna bring another monitor in here. I've mounted my TV up on the wall right above me. So if I'm sitting here at this desk, I added another desk in here. So I got a little desk here with some drawers that I got all my shipping type things.
Yep.
Labels and
shipping is literally right behind me.
Then on the other side,
here's the shipping table, the rolling paper, all the tape, everything else. That's the shipping table. That's the hold shelf.
This room, I don't ship in this room. I ship in another place.
Yeah.
This is basically like my sewing area for real, but I'm saying like I'm really not doing as much sewing that I need to get to. Then on the other side, I have another desk with my sewing machines on it, my serger, fabric. Then I have like a cabinet that I built that has a drop-down table. You'd be proud of me. I bought a piano hinge, added so the table will drop out like this. And then I pull my serger out. But it is
nice.
Okay, let me see if I can turn this around. See that big brown one with the little sewing machine on it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That is like a TV entertainment unit.
Yeah. And then the table pops out.
Yes. And then
I've seen those.
And I got bins up there with stuff, sewing stuff.
Nice.
So all my sewing stuff kind of stay hidden in there, even though it's a mess in here right this minute. And then I got to go get my studio done, but I started and I went and bought clothes baskets because I seen this lady. I was using plastic bins, but this lady was using clothes baskets, which I really liked her idea for storing her plush in. because I have a lot of plush now, and it's selling
Hmm.
good on eBay. So her
Now,
name
see,
is.
I wouldn't want my plush open.
Well, she puts everything in bags. I'm waiting on my bags to come from.
Oh, okay.
And then that way I can just look and I can see it. Even though, like, what I did was it'll say like B1, B2, B3, so I can just look on my SKU on eBay and I'll know where it's at.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I'll be
That's
able
what I'm
to
doing
like,
too.
see. Because I was using too many bins, and then I had to kind of stack the bins and move one to get to the other one and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So with this, I can put. I think you've seen that thing I built in my garage.
Yes.
And so, see, this way I'm gonna put another shelf in there so I can slide those clothes baskets right on the shelves and just pull them
Yeah.
out when I need them. Because I'm gonna be organized. Organized. I can't even say that word.
I want to be really organized.
I want to be too. Because I
And
get
I
so
and I
frustrated when
usually am. Like my
I'm,
my office is like OCD central at work.
I'm,
Everything has its place.
then I want to do that because this year, which I've told like just people or whatever, now I'm putting it out in the universe.
That's commitment.
This,
If you put it out in
yeah,
the universe, it's commitment.
yeah, I'm
That's
putting it
right.
out there already. This year, between eBay, Etsy, online sales period, I want to do like $60,000.
You do it, girl.
And
Yes,
I mean,
more power to you.
it can be done. I know I can do it. Because this year I did pretty good and I wasn't even consistent. And that's what made me know that I could do that. You know, which isn't a lot of money, I know.
That's a lot of money. That's a year's.
But
That's
it adds up quick if you've got stuff listed.
Yeah.
$60,000 is a year's worth of. That's a year's pay for a regular person in a
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of money.
Between the consignment stuff at Rehouse and the live sales that I was doing, I mean, we made enough to pay for half of this house, half of this
Mhm.
property. So, and I could just kept putting it back into the house, putting it back,
Mhm.
that type of thing. So it can be done. I mean, that wasn't a year. That was 4.5 years or whatever, But
Right.
my goal for the year is I want everything in this barn listed
Okay.
by January 1st.
Well, mine is that's the amount. I want to get my stuff together. Also, I want to get my eBay listings up to about 1,000 listings, which I got a long way to go because I'm only at 2 something.
I'd like to get to 100 listings.
And I want to get my Etsy up. My Etsy is at like 100 now, and I need to look. My one Etsy store have 100 and something. My other Etsy store have about 45, I think, 45 or 50.
Yeah.
So those are my goals there. Be more regular, and that's why I've been posting my little stuff on not posting, but going on and scheduling shows for YouTube.
Yep.
And I'm getting frustrated with whatnot, but I'm not giving up yet because I'm gonna
Yeah,
find
don't
my
give up. Remember, you got into a fight with eBay, and eBay's
Yeah,
being nice to you now.
you don't know nothing about my fight with eBay.
Oh, whatever. You told me.
I know.
Your fight
So,
with
yeah,
Etsy.
eBay is going pretty good. No. Well, my thing with whatnot, I just haven't found my niche. And I'm trying to find it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
trying it.
think my niche for whatnot is going to be books. I'm going to try it.
Well, the thing about books is the books, people on whatnot, they're coming around more and more, and the values are going up some, but they're looking for the cheap stuff, the dollar books, the $2 books. And if you sell enough of those, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it just takes time. But with whatnot, the way that the format is, you can sell stuff faster. So then it makes it worth selling the $2 books.
Yeah. Now I did a little golden book sale the other day, and I was getting kind of discouraged. I only stayed on for 30 minutes. It ended up because first nobody was communicating, nobody was saying nothing. And then when I said, well, at 15 minutes in, I said, well, maybe today's not a good day for little golden books, so maybe I need to reevaluate this. And then one lady, she goes, well, can you show me whatever I'd already shown before? And I said,
Yeah.
okay. So then it turned out I sold like 10 of them.
Yeah.
You know, some at 6, some at 8.
That's what I was thinking
at
too,
10.
Kathy. I was thinking the very small toys.
Yes, that's good. Yes. Now and the other thing is too, but whatnot, I think this is my personal opinion, and I am no expert, so don't mark my like, oh, well, Miss Pat said. I think with whatnot, you have to be more consistent than YouTube.
Yes. Yes.
When I was doing my sale every Saturday morning, a doll sale, I was building up a little bit of a following.
Yep.
And, you know, sales were going pretty good. And I would bring a lot of the smaller stuff.
Yeah.
They're getting better now with their shipping, but that was something that was detouring a lot of people from buying certain things because the shipping was so high.
Mm-hmm.
But they are better now than when I first started whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched a bunch, and I bought a couple of things from people just to experience it as a buyer, you know. And I mean, it seems all right. It's just
I mean, and
I
I
see
think
the biggest complaints. There's like a Facebook group, Whatnot for Resellers. Have you seen that group?
I'm in that group. Yeah.
I mean, some people are just like so mad. You know, they're just like, oh, these sellers are giving people a wrong name. And it's like, you know, these aren't professional sellers. These are just people that Whatnot allowed to sell
And
stuff.
half of them, if you read those comments, you notice I was saying, only people doing good is those YouTube resellers over here and stuff. Well,
I know.
True. And like, I only have maybe like 660 or something followers, you know. And I don't do a lot. I need to be out in the community more, and that's how you get your followings. Like Teresa, for instance, she has 2,000 something, you know, sweet tea.
Oh, girl.
And she's following that many people as well.
Yeah.
But when you look at
I don't want to do it prematurely. I want to make sure that I'm ready for the flow and everything else. And that's going to be when I'm not driving an hour and a half every day to come out here, you know?
I agree with you, Jan.
She's had the same amount of sales that I've had, basically. And I mean, well, items sold. She's had 3 times as many sales as I've had. Matter of fact, she was supposed to come on today at 1. But she's only sold the same amount of items that I've sold.
Yeah.
So I think followers is important, but I don't think it's as important as they make it out to be.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's going to be books or small toys, because that's what I have the highest volume of, because I can't imagine, I would prefer to just stay on YouTube for my vintage glass and pottery and stuff like that. I don't want to do any of that with Whatnot.
You just be ready. You can sell 30 items. You can ship. Yes, that's true. That's true. I mean, I have my best sales you have on Whatnot until you really get established. If you get invited to one of the extravaganza type things, and like when I did the vintage extravaganza when I first started, I forgot how many items, and I sold like every single item.
Nice.
And very good price.
And you weren't giving it away?
No, but listen, the reason I did so well was because Michael Todd introduced on extravaganzas, the person before you introduced you. So Michael Todd introduced me.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So I had like 300 people watching.
Am I supposed to be impressed with the Michael Todd thing? Is that?
Well, I'm just saying, you know.
No, I'm just saying, is that like a known person or something?
Oh yeah, you know, he's on with Missy on YouTube, Michael.
Oh, that guy. Okay, got it.
Okay,
I didn't know.
Following me was, which Kennedy's Castle, they're really big over on Whatnot. So that was so I was squashed right between 2 really good people.
Yeah, perfect.
And that makes, you know, so Jody, when I talked to her this week, they're getting ready to have a petite palooza or something coming up. So she sent the lady my name to ask me, could she please work me in?
Nice.
So if she worked me in, that would be like a really good sale.
Yeah, I didn't know his last name, Weta. I don't even know.
I know
his channel. I've watched him.
Yeah. Vintage, yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Nancy.
Yeah, same thing happened to me, Nancy. I went into because I'm like support the little guy or whatever. So I went into when I would see somebody say my first show, I've scheduled my first show or whatever. I went into a lot of first shows for people, and then I never ended up getting my items. Somebody talked them into doing giveaways, and the giveaways were never in there. And I don't know. I think that, like you said, you need to build a reputation of being consistent and getting everything out and stuff like that. Like the book sale that we did for 10 hours, the next day I had all of the books packed. And
Yeah,
that's where I want to be with my turnaround stuff. I want to get to the point where I can comfortably say shipping is part of every other day or something like
yeah.
that, or once a week for YouTube sales.
You know who I need? I have not shipped their stuff or invoiced them because I cannot get in touch with them. I can't, and I've been meaning to ask you, Kitty. I need Kitty.
Leanne
No, not
or Kitty
Leanne.
Mr. Hedgehog?
Yes,
Okay,
I
I'll
need
send
their,
it to you.
thank you. And I've been meaning to say it, and I just never thought about it. Never think about it until I don't feel like coming back to my computer.
So I'm packing and
Pack, pack.
well, packing, and then I make the invoice. I'll make my invoice.
That's work and that's progress.
So explain how the invoicing happens with whatnot.
Automatic.
It's no invoicing. When a person buys something, they
Nope.
pay right then and there.
Okay.
And then you just go to your back office, like pull that order up and ship. But one thing you do have to do is the label and everything is already there, really. But you need to go in and put your exact dimensions of boxes and stuff, because if they buy one thing and you already weighed it, then that's there. But most people buy multiple items. So you need to go in and it'll add up all of the weights and everything, but your box sizes have changed now. Instead of a 4x4 box, it may be a
Yeah.
12x12 box.
Right.
Can you change that as you're going through the
There's a
sale?
lot of
No.
videos out there to show
No,
you the
you can
whole
tell
the
the
whole
end.
process.
You can
It's
change
real.
it at the
It's super easy though. It honestly it is, and that's
and,
what I really like about them.
and you have to put everything in. All your stuff has to be listed.
No, it
No,
doesn't
you
have.
could do like Mr. And I'm gonna let Pat tell you because I haven't even done my first show,
I
so
mean,
I'm gonna be
some
quiet.
people. Okay, now personally, I really like having stuff in, going in and take a picture of everything, listing with a brief description, and putting a starting price. So if somebody's just on there looking, they can go on and pre-bid. So they may not even come to the sale, but they can pre-bid on it.
Oh, nice.
And
like
that
that.
part is good. Or you can do a pop-up sale where you just hold this up pretty much like we do on YouTube, but you have to, you couldn't just hold this, I'm selling this. You have to have an idea, like this is going to weigh 8 ounces, because you have to put the weight in for every item you're auctioning off.
Okay.
You can estimate, guesstimate, or whatever, but you do have to do that. What else? Or now what a lot of people do, they'll just put down 6 ounces or 8 ounces or whatever, and they'll do a pick 1 or pick 2. And what that is, you ladies bring me good luck. Thank you. Hugs, keep it up. Okay. On the pick sales, and that's what a lot of people do. It's kind of confusing to me because then you really got to be on your toes, because they'll have like 10 items out and the bidding will just be going crazy for other people, not me.
You'll
And
get there.
then at the end, they'll say, okay, which 2 items do you want, or which 3 items? So then they picking those items. And then so you have to make sure when you lay that over to the side, you put down, this is for me, because you don't know. But if you were selling and everything is already listed and you buy it now, which that's something people can go and buy all the time, or your auction, when you pull up that in your back office after your sale is over, you see the picture. So you know exactly what they bought. So
Okay.
you don't get confused.
Yeah, I am not ready for that level of commitment at this time because I'm still learning YouTube.
But you know what? Honestly, Mia, truthfully, it's easier than YouTube.
Really?
It is easier than YouTube because you can sell. I mean, since the timer and everything is automatic, you can show. I'm not going to say sell. You could show at least 60 things in 90 minutes.
Wow. But
Because
everything has to be. I'd have like I have OCD really bad, so I'd have to have everything, set up and
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, but if you got all your pictures and everything in and you just keep it running. Now, when I first started, because I was new, I'm still learning every sale. I had to have my pictures in there for every item, and I'm still trying to learn this. But then, you know, I started getting a little bit better and stuff at it. And so now I can like just do a pop-up sale where my items aren't showing. And what this lady on her sale the other day I learned was even with her pop-up sales, when she go to add the item on the fly, she says, hold on, let me get a picture. So she gets a picture of every item as she's listing it on the fly while the customers are waiting. So I
Nice.
did it yesterday and that helped.
Okay.
So it is so many little things that it just takes a minute to learn. And then you're only going to learn by doing.
Yeah. That's part of my this year's not a resolution, but one of my goals is to try to do that this year. I have to redo my I let my because I got sick. I let my application slide because they kept back to me and said that they wanted more pictures. And I'm like, I have 3 storage units full of stuff, and everything's in trunks and steam trunks and barrels, and you know what I mean. And they're like, "Well, we want close." I sent them a whole mess of pictures, but they wanted more. So, and then I got sick, so I never sent it. And then I forgot, and life. And then so they closed it. So now they sent me a I just resent the email. They have a link that I could send back. So I'm gonna redo it and resend a whole bunch of pictures. And I just want to be able to sell, and then I can take my time doing the selling. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Before, I think you needed to do it within the week of becoming a seller. You had to do your first sale.
You're supposed to have your first show, within 2 weeks if you're onboarding, but once you're accepted, you're accepted.
Not everybody does, yeah. But
No.
yeah, that is definitely one of my goals. Buy a house, buy the house, and yeah, whatnot is definitely one of the things I want to do. And
Yeah.
balance, find balance, and be healthy. That's everything, I think, in a nutshell. I didn't start out too good. Oh, Ty, thanks so much. I'm gonna try.
It's a different it's a different animal or whatever, but it is an easier. I mean, honestly, to me, it's easier.
And that's what Jody had said when I had seen her. I have to send her an email, see how she's doing. If you talk to her, tell her I said hi.
I will. I talk to her about once a week. We'll talk for about a couple hours on the phone.
Oh,
And
nice.
she's been consistent and she's doing like very good over there.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
she's doing
Lisa.
very good.
That's awesome.
Hi, Ty. Hi, Sue. Hi, Lisa K. All right. First big item on my to-do list is done.
Atta girl.
the word dessert, and then I will just.
Yeah, Weta. I had been on and I kind of looked in some other people's. I haven't really stayed for a lot of people's shows or anything. I kind of flipped through. It kind of freaks me out that when you just click on something, it says, that you're there. I don't always want people to know where I am. I don't know if
Evidently,
Oh, it announces you.
yeah.
yeah, but it is the way you can do it as a guest. I don't know how, but you can do it as a guest because I see guests come in my show. And for some reason, one day I was on Stephanie's show and it said guest instead of me, but I don't know what I
So
had.
if you go on the web and don't sign in, you can go into all the sales as a guest.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's like, hey, Crazy Mustache. I'm like, oh, hey, how did that happen? Yeah,
So-
joining. It says
Stuff came
joining.
back. This is that stuff I ordered from China not too long ago, and it came already. Look, it's in a regular bag. This is not a
Sure.
shipping bag.
That's a
And it
shipping
made
bag, isn't it?
No, this is like a Walmart kind of bag. It's thin.
Oh my goodness.
I think it's just some doll shoes. I
Like
think.
these?
No, it is 3 times thinner than that.
Huh.
But it's a Walmart bag.
Yeah, it's like a Walmart bag, literally. Look. See how easy?
Oh
Well,
my-
Donatella, when she sends all her stuff out, everything's in garbage bags.
See, I don't
I
like.
thought they were garbage bags and I wasn't sure.
Yep, Noelle does it all the time too.
Nah.
She'll throw a plush right in a bag and fold it up. And so Noelle and I were talking because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm going to Washington next weekend.
Yes.
So I'm going to be out with Noelle for a week. And she was saying, she goes, let's dive in and do a whatnot sale and screw it up together. I go, that sounds fun. Let's do it.
Well, let us know. So, I mean, I want to be there.
Oh, I will. I will.
Teeny tiny pacifiers.
Oh,
I gotta.
cute.
Oh, look at those. I got to watch your show this week, and I got to catch up on Noelle's. I haven't watched it.
Mm-hmm.
I went to bed early. I was in bed last night at 8:00.
Ooh.
You're still recovering.
Yeah, my body was like shutting down. I'm like, I'm laying down, and that's it. So,
All right, I'm going to start packing this
all right, let me do this.
thing that I sold.
I am gonna go on to my next invoice.
23 before then.
I think this is a pretty good deal for $90. Just saying. Look at all the guys in here.
Who
Hold
is
on.
that? Playful?
These are all calico critters.
Oh, those sell for a lot.
Yep. So this whole thing went for $90.
What is that? What's a calico critter?
It's some little flocked animals.
They're
little black
flocked.
bears.
Okay.
And they got all kinds of clothes and accessories and
Oh.
See how he's fuzzy?
Yeah. Is it flocked or frocked?
Flocked with an
Flocked?
L. Flocked with an L.
Well, I remember having the bunnies and stuff, the banks, when I was a kid.
Yep. And this is and here's all the stuff, that goes with the house.
oh, they
And-
got the house and they got the house too. for
Yep.
the price?
So this is the Mapletown Calico Critters police car.
So they don't move around. They don't have their appendages don't move around or anything.
Yes, their legs
Yeah.
move, arms move.
Yep.
They're jointed there.
And then this is it's the post office that they bought.
Wow.
That was a good deal.
I didn't have it listed for that much. But I mean, it's used, it's aged. This is definitely not new in box.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tuck everybody in the house, put it in the box.
Inspired.
Well, I'll have to keep an eye on my mom's stuff for that, because I know that there's. I mean,
There's certain if you here, I can share my screen now because it's all set up.
Yay! Oh, look at it!
Oh yeah, that's my new wallpaper.
I love it.
All right. So hang on. This is annoying. I gotta switch my mouse. It's going the wrong way.
Oh, it's going the opposite way.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
It's still going the opposite way. Oh, we gotta apply, Jan. Hit the apply button, Jan. There we go. All right.
Todd,
So-
I have worth points. I was actually going to be getting rid of it. I don't use it as much as I should. I don't know. I the worth points to me doesn't work as good as just looking stuff up.
So the range here up to 175. So one critter will go between $10 and $20,
Oh my goodness.
depending on the critter.
I'm gonna have to. That's a little bolo. I gotta be on the
Yep.
lookout of my mom's stuff because I mean, me, I might just.
So here's a lot of 6. And they that went for 120. This one is a large lot. Look at all those critters.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. And they sold it for $149.99.
Look at a mansion.
A lot of those little toys, you'd be really surprised. Even like with Shopkins and
Yep.
some other little things. Even
What
like
about-
My Little Ponies, you group them things together, you can get a good price.
Remember
I know.
Webkins? Do they still do Webkins?
Did you type it in?
they're- Hey, you talking about the plush Webkins?
Yeah, but I also have some stuff that the kids never opened up that I just came across. Like little, but they're Webkins and they have. What the hell did I put them? I
Yeah,
don't know.
here's one that went for $150.
Yeah, some of the Webkin plush I know sell well.
Yep. So Courtney at Bolo Buddies.
Right.
She just did a Bolo video, and if you have the word, the search word that she used was realistic. So the plush that look realistic, list them higher.
Really?
Yep.
Stuffed animals have been doing really well for me.
I have a ton. I have a ton of older stuff, and I just haven't even jumped into any of that.
This is the video she just did. Plush sells for $1,000 on eBay.
Oh my god! I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed
I am subscribed,
to
definitely.
Courtney and watching all of her content, I mean, I've been watching her old stuff, her new stuff, everything else. There's just so much information on her channel.
Yeah.
And if you're interested in plush, also check out Rebel Reseller.
Yes, Rebel Reseller is the plush queen.
Yes, and that's what made me start selling plush was her.
Yep, this is Rebel.
Now,
I think I learned about her from Noelle.
Yep.
She did a 6-figure income selling plush last year.
Mm-hmm.
Holy, really?
And, I mean, she sells some clothes and stuff, but she mainly sells plush.
Oops. That's
Crazy. Good for her.
Ignore that first link. I accidentally put a thing in it. So there's Rebel's link.
Yeah, I like her a lot, and she's just so down to earth like.
Yes, I am already subscribed.
And here's Courtney's link.
Thank you.
And
make sure that did I tell you that I got disconnected from myself? Like my unsubbed. So like my private YouTube account, Nia, was unsubbed from Crazy May Stash.
yeah, because if you don't use it, they take it away.
Yeah, if you don't make a if you don't leave comments on it, on that whatever. Yep. It was just crazy. So I had to go in and resub.
But this is excellent content to be watching in the background because you just, bolos are everything.
Right. Yeah, and I haven't even got to the dolls yet in my mom's stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, there's a really good video on my channel that Pat was my special guest.
I watched that live.
And she did a deep dive. And that video has gotten a lot of views over time.
I sold a couple of months ago. I sold a 1938 18-inch composite Shirley Temple as Snow White, with
Nice.
all the original everything, socks, shoes, undergarment,
No, that's
everything, the stuff for her hair, her cape, and I got $700 for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been up for 3 years.
I'm looking.
Hey.
But I held out. And honey, that thing was mummified the way I videoed myself wrapping her.
Mhm.
She was beautiful.
I've got 4 items listed.
Here it is.
I need to share that link so I can reshare.
Yeah, put that link in the
Yes. This is a must watch. Oh, come on, kitty cat. Deep dive on dolls with Pat Doodles. Yes, this is a great one. And I've actually watched it a couple of times because stuff had to move.
Right. I am going to, I just clicked on it. And I am going to save for later.
Yes. And it's long. But Miss Pat's just like bam, bam, knowledge bomb, knowledge bomb, knowledge bomb, knowledge bomb.
I've been doing dolls for so long.
I know. So if I get stumped, I will call you. But I have my mom. So my mom had when I was a kid, I had looking dolls that I was not allowed to touch.
Yeah.
Yep. Same.
And they were all in the boxes.
Same.
And then I had dolls I could play with.
Mm-hmm.
Jan, I swear your mother and my mother were best friends.
I know, right?
And see what I did with my girls, they had their lots and lots of play dolls, but then they had Sunday dolls. And those dolls they could sit in the living room and play with. And they would have on their good clothes, so that way they wouldn't want to get their nice clothes messed up. So they were called Sunday dolls.
There you go.
And they enjoyed that a lot.
The ones that I wasn't allowed to touch for the most part were pretty creepy. So
yeah,
I'm okay with don't play with these.
I remember this one. It was a it was a lamp, and it was a doll with a petticoat and I remember I literally scratched her eyes out because they were like painted onto her face. Her eyes were so creepy, I couldn't sleep. And my mom's like, "What did you do that for?" Because I got my butt whipped.
That's like the dude that used to sand in the bathroom. He's still here.
The dude that used to in your bathroom
he's like pretty tall, and he had the composite, the crackled paint on his face and stuff like that, and he just stood in the bathroom with his overalls.
That's creepy.
Ooh, speaking of bathroom,
what?
I heard from Mark today. Mark is the guy that bought Mama's house.
Okay.
So he said that the house is coming along really good.
Oh.
And he, eventually we're going to do a video of everything that he changed on the house.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're going to do a video of that. But he told me, and he goes, the biggest change that's done now, because now they're going to take a break for 2 months because they want to paint the outside of the house and it's too cold. You can't do
Yeah.
painting. But he converted the pantry into a full bathroom.
You said that they might do that.
I thought that they were going to do the upstairs back porch.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
But they converted the pantry, and I was like, that's pretty funny because we made sure that we built a walk-in pantry in our place. But
yeah,
he's like,
I
yeah,
love having a pantry.
it's pretty tight, but it works.
Yeah, you call it a water closet when it's small like that.
Hang on, I gotta go free a stink bug.
Hi, be free.
I am so disappointed with these shoes. Okay, that's that. Got that. Then I want to get the next thing.
I don't know where he's been sleeping, but he's gonna freeze now. Yes, and that was one of the reasons why the house couldn't be listed for more money. So the first reason was it's only a 2-bedroom house, which is, most of the houses in the area are 3 or 4 bedrooms, and only 1 bathroom without a shower because it had the clawfoot bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
So that was those are selling points that that made that price so low.
I love a clawfoot tub.
When I finally moved out, I was like, I love a shower.
Well, no, I mean, but you have to have the the pole that has the
Yep.
so you can have the curtain.
No,
so
we didn't have that.
Mm.
I didn't have that growing up. So we sat in the tub and had the sprayer over the tub. So you had to sit down for your shower.
I'm gonna tell you how old I am, because when I was really young, we had the cast iron tub was in the kitchen. It was a cold water flat.
Oh, cool.
So you had the table was we always had a tablecloth on.
Yeah.
Because you had to flip it over like that. It like folded up and then you took it off. So that was your kitchen table.
That's
So
cool.
when you weren't using the tub, you put the piece of wood back on. And then when you were using the tub, it was like hinged. You take it off and you put it to the side, and you would heat up the water on the stove. It would run cold water, but you had to heat up the water on the stove. So yeah, when I was really young, and I grew up in South Boston. So
Well,
it
at
was,
least you had a tub inside. We had to go outside to use the bathroom and to wash up. You washed up, in the sink.
Yeah, they call them cold water flats up here.
Yeah. We would fill the basin, take a basin in the bathroom, in the bedroom, and wash up. And so then we moved to Ohio and had an indoor bathroom. And we thought,
you're like, woohoo!
We were living large.
I know my grandmother's place, my grandmother on my dad's side, their place in Honeoye, that was just an outhouse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was an outhouse, half outhouse, half shed, but originally they had to clean up in the sink that was out there that was attached to a well.
Wow.
There was no bathroom in the house.
Dana,
You wanted to see Dana.
Huh?
I got your watch right here, ready to go. It'll go out Monday. Your prize that you won. I was asking for you earlier.
Winner. Free watch dinner.
Yeah, it's a nice one. All right. So this one is all right. I'm going back to
At least I got
invoicing.
important things.
Back to invoicing. All right.
Manage, that's this here. And go here.
That I don't, at my age now, I couldn't do an outhouse. I just can't.
Hey, if that's all you knew, if you never had the regrets, it's fine.
Well, yeah, if that's all you, I mean,
We're spoiled now.
I am
Well,
spoiled now.
I'm a lot older than you, I'm quite sure.
I just turned 55.
I'll be 66 in June, so I got 10 years on you.
Oh, you do? Girl, you
Yeah.
look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, New Year's Eve was my birthday. I turned
Oh, okay. Well, happy
55.
birthday.
Yeah, I
Mine
didn't-
is in July. I will be the big 50.
What day in July?
26th.
26. Okay, my husband is going to be the big 70 in July.
Woo!
Oh. My husband will be 70 next October.
Mm-hmm.
So he married the young
Oh,
chick.
Sue just turned 60 in June.
Who did?
Sue. Sue
Ooh.
G.
Oh, hey, Sue. We're still here. We're still kicking.
Yep.
Off, so
We're working.
what we
Working
are
up in here.
dinner.
All right. Invoice. I gotta shut my window.
Do.
All right.
Back up there anyway.
If that'll happen.
She already paid. Cool. I love when that happens.
Who paid?
Vintage.
The invoice I just sent out.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay, no, Mia. Finish the invoice you're on and then send this out. See? Squirrel. Yay.
All right. It's going in the box.
Need a label.
These are going to be so cute if I ever get some dolls made.
In the box like this.
You know what's so amazing to me? Like these little pacifiers, I think it's 20 in here. I think they were like 50 cents with free shipping or dollar shipping and stuff, which is ridiculous coming from China. I'm going, why we can't ship stuff for $1 or $2? Like the dolls I ordered, they're like $2 to ship all the way from China.
Yeah. And it's funny because most of those on Amazon have the free shipping, right?
Yeah, but this, I mean, I've been ordering just on AliExpress. And shipping is either free or pennies.
From China?
Yeah. When you order from AliExpress, it's real cheap.
Yeah, I'm not sourcing anywhere.
Well, I just, it's certain things I just like. These little pacifiers when I make my cloth
Those
dolls
are adorable.
this size. And these shoes, that's the only thing is like, they be lying sometimes. I ordered some shoes and it says for little kiddos. These things are huge. They're like for Kelly or something. So I guess I'm gonna be dressing some Kelly dolls cute or something, making some Kelly clothes and they get a pair of shoes with them.
Well, Miss Pat, when I get to all my dolls, I'm gonna have to have you on my channel.
Just let me know. My schedule is very flexible.
It's in the back of the storage unit. I can't. But we're getting at it. We're getting to it.
I got rid of so much stuff when we moved from Georgia to here.
Yeah.
It has grown legs and walked right back in.
What would my dad say? I mean.
But it's my husband don't even do this kind of stuff, so it's all my junk. Get this little.
What are those called? Crystals. Crystal.
Yeah.
So you grew up in Georgia?
No, I grew up in Annapolis, Maryland.
Maryland. Oh.
Yeah. And then we moved to Columbus, Ohio, to the big city. And then we moved to Georgia, and we stayed there for years till my husband's job transferred us, and then back to Georgia, and then we moved here to be near the grandkids.
Nice.
Yeah. And then luckily
Nice.
my other daughter moved here, so now we're all here. I have two girls, and they both here. One is within 10 minutes from me. The other one is about 30, 40 minutes away.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
great.
So it's really nice. So I get to see my grandchildren whenever. There you
That's
go.
awesome.
And I have some itty bitty bitty magnets to put on these. It's got to be an easier way though for me, and I better stop before I cut my finger off.
What you doing?
I need to take the nipple part off of these pacifiers, like the little pokey part. This,
Right, so you can put it on them. Are you gonna?
yeah, I put a magnet on it, and then like
Oh,
see this one I cut off. And then that way you put the magnet on the inside of the doll's mouth, and that way they'll be sucking a pacifier.
yeah. Oh, you're so creative.
Yeah, so that's why I ordered these. And now I have like 30 pair of these shoes coming, and they all gonna be the wrong size.
That's not good.
But that's it, you know, like, but at least they only cost like AliExpress right here. At least they only cost like pennies.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, you do a lot of dolls, so
Yeah.
you'll end up using them, right?
Yeah. Or what I'll do is AliExpress orders. Or I'll just resell them. Like these shoes, I could do a whatnot sale and probably get them for sell them for a couple of dollars. And I think these were 60. They were less than $1. And this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of shoes. So even if I sold them for $2 a piece, I'd be ahead of the game. But I'll make some little dresses. Orders. Let's see which one of these accounts my orders. Sign in as the Doodles. Sign in. They keep telling me that's the wrong password, and I know that's the right password. Oh, it took me in today. Now the day it told me it was wrong. Okay, track orders. Okay. So that's those.
Invoice 212.
That was fast. I ordered that stuff December the 15th, and it's here already. They're getting quicker. I ordered some more, though. Awaiting delivery. Oh, that's that. That's what came today.
All right.
They were 27 cents. 27 cents.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
No. That's what I figured too. And the shoes were 44 cents. So I was wrong on the shoes. 6 pairs of shoes, 44 cents, plus the shipping on everything was $2. And then how many pair of shoes do I have coming here? All the wrong size. And the shoes that I have coming, I got 9 pair. Is it 9 pair? 12 pair for 9 cents. With $2.37 shipping.
You've got some good deals there, huh?
You can find some good stuff on AliExpress. Then I got 20 pairs of shoes, and they're all the wrong size. 20 pair for 20 pair assorted fashion shoes, 27 cents. I need to find some smaller than that centimeter there. How many centimeters are these shoes? For 11 centimeter dolls. How big is 11 centimeters?
I'm not good with centimeter.
I have no idea either. I just put it in. 11
I am not good with it.
inches.
6 by 9. 6 by 9.
Probably 4. That's 4 3/4. So I need some to fit a doll.
Way.
Miss Pat, Kathy's asking how your grandson is doing in daycare.
He hasn't started yet. His daddy's just been keeping him at home because I don't know why, but now they're getting serious. So we did go look at a daycare center on Thursday. And then my daughter went to look at it Thursday evening. Stephen and I went in the morning, but she's just not feeling good about it. They just don't want to really pay for daycare for real, for real.
Expensive.
I mean, I did it for 18. I did it for 18 months for free, free for a donation. If y'all want to give me a donation, and if he has like a meeting where he can't take Micah to church or something with him, then he will call and say, "I hate to ask you, but," and he be huffing like, "But if you're not, do you think you could keep Micah?" But Micah's going to do great because he loved children. He loved people. So I don't know.
Is it parent separation anxiety?
I don't know what it is. I think it's money separation anxiety.
Probably.
Hell yeah.
Especially if grandma was free for 18 months.
Yeah. So then we called another one. Well, I called another one. And so when I called the lady, she remembered me calling. She remembered Alyssa going over there and talked to her. And she really wants to hire Alyssa as a teacher, but Alyssa really don't want to leave or whatever where she is, even though she complains about it. And the pay is not as good. So I was trying to explain to her, sometimes as a parent, you need to make sacrifices.
Yep.
Yes.
So if that's going to get him
sometimes, man, you're going easy on her.
So I don't know what they're going to do, but I just know what Pat's not doing.
You get to a certain point in life and you definitely want to do your own thing,
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I told them from day one, though. I did when we moved here. I took care of my other granddaughter for 18 months. And I told her I would do the same thing for her. I'd give them 18 months, and that was it. Because by then, they're really active and inquisitive and running, and it can wear you out.
You think?
It can wear you out.
Yes.
Yes, Kathy.
Yeah, I'd be happy to do the baby thing for free for a while, but after the baby stage, I either want hard labor in exchange.
Well, see, that's the thing is they both keep talking about, hey, we need to make more money and this, that, and the other. So I had told Stephen, my son-in-law, I said, well, if you just list the things as a draft for me, I can pay you so much per draft. Ask me how many times he really did it. None.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else to suggest to him. And he's got it all the time. I mean, he's a pastor of a church. I mean, other than writing his sermon, what else he got to do all week?
Help people, minister to people. I don't know.
He does not help anybody.
It's not just all about Sunday.
It is all about Sunday mainly. So anyway, I don't know, but he has a lot of time on his hands. My granddaughter, when her dad lets me retire, that ain't happening anytime soon.
14 ounces.
14
ounces. 14 ounces. Get you a label, Mr. eBay man.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go. Curtis just came home from playing golf, and I'm gonna go see what we're gonna do for dinner.
Okay, Miss Pat.
What's something good to eat, y'all, before I go?
Pasta.
I had spaghetti yesterday left over from 3 days ago, so I'm
No, not red sauce pasta.
Well,
like-
the day before that, I had a turkey tetrazzini thing. That was good.
Ooh. Okay, so you're pasted out.
Yeah.
I would do
You know what I hate? And I just found out the other day that Kentucky Fried Chicken don't sell those Popeyes anymore.
Really?
At least
I love
Hmm.
Popeye.
Yeah, they don't sell them anymore. And I guess I could go make one, but I don't feel like doing that either.
I would do
I miss from down south. I miss my red beans and rice.
you
Oh,
can't
you
make
from
it.
Louisiana?
My dad's family's from Nolan, so
Yeah. I haven't made that in a while. I think I got the stuff to make it.
I love red beans and rice. My husband's Irish. He doesn't I can eat beans and rice all the time. He's like he wants his potatoes.
Some
Give me
meat
my
and
potatoes.
Got a nut right there.
Holy
Yeah.
crap. $36.54
For what? To mail ship that
to
house?
ship that.
How much did you charge him shipping?
Good God, I don't know. I'm going to look now. Phew. My shipping covers it.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Oh, Jan.
Well, you knew that's how much it was going to be if you calculated it for that beforehand.
Yeah, I must have guessed. Because usually I would, because this one is one of the ones that was listed as Frankenbox.
Uh-huh.
But and I just looked through all my boxes. I didn't have anything the same size as the box itself. So I put it in a 20 by 20 by 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took the foam that came with my stand-up desk and stuck it around the box.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what I had in there, but good girl, Jan. Good girl.
Had a girl, Jan.
Mm-mm.
All right. Archive that invoice.
I hate when I have a box for something.
I hear a saw. I wonder if there's a hole in the wall yet.
Greens, beans, potatoes, and maters. Now, Kathy, that does sound good.
Ooh,
I
chicken
had one
enchiladas
person-
sounds good
she had a
too.
bean and
Ooh, I
ham.
love enchiladas.
Mm.
All right, I got another one going out.
Go, go, go. I'm printing one right now.
Y'all have been a great help because that do sound good. Some beans.
I am always in the mood for red beans and rice.
Oh,
You know, actually, I made a bunch of lasagnas and I put them in the freezer. I think I'll pull one of those out, throw it in the oven.
That there label is crooked.
Hmm.
It's crooked.
You're making me hungry.
place. It was so good.
There we
I
go.
don't think it's no Indian restaurant around here. I don't think.
Still crooked.
I never really get into Indian. Like the curry.
Isn't it
just-
spicy?
Yeah, I don't like curry.
I don't like curry.
I definitely don't like curry.
But my girls both love curry, the green and the red kind. Well, kind of yellowy green color, look like puke.
What's going on down here?
There is a Japanese restaurant I could get some food from.
Gotta realign my label.
Every time my granddaughter comes, she goes, "Mima, can we go to the Japanese restaurant so I can get some clear soup?"
Mima.
We went when a couple of weeks ago. We went to Raleigh, and so we went to PF Chang's for lunch. And I knew it was going to be a lot, but when she brought me the ticket, it was almost $100. I'm going like for lunch. Maybe I can't afford this. But both of the girls really enjoyed their lunch, so I was okay.
Miss Pat Weta said that Boston Market or Popeyes. Popeyes has chicken pot pies.
Hey,
Oh,
now.
Popeyes, we don't have Boston Market, but we do have a Popeyes. Let me look online and see. Thank you, Rita. Let me look and see.
Thanks, Weta. Don't
'Cause
mess with my
that's what I
Popeyes.
would have for lunch.
What's the
for dinner.
problem here? Are you plugged in? You gotta be plugged in.
Popeyes menu near me. Our menu. Explore our menu. Choose a location. Y'all can't find my location? Items. Chicken sandwiches, tenders, family meals, seafood nuggets, sides,
Default.
mac and cheese, nuggets.
Kathy says for some reason this time it's been hitting the spot. I haven't been hungry for anything else. What are you hungry for, honey?
That's why we have these conversations.
Yeah, it's making me hungry too.
I don't want
My husband was cooking something. He was chopping up onions and I don't know what he was making. I think he was making soup.
Choose your Rolo. Wired. Down. Windows driver.
PayPal.
Okay, let's see if they still have them here. People are showing them. I don't want to make it.
Yep.
Now everybody's got these Rolo printers now. Why wouldn't Windows automatically detect it?
Yeah, mine I had to go back in, Jan, and like reset it.
Yeah.
What color is the light?
What color is my light?
Oh, is yours isn't wireless, is it?
No. No, I'm too cheap for that.
I got the wireless.
I'm way too cheap for that. Printers. Okay, now it's installed. Okay, let's go back to pirate ship.
Where am I at? All right, invoices. There we go.
Okay, I always have that.
Print. That looks a little cut off.
Mashed potatoes, red beans and rice, coleslaw, and biscuits.
Let me try that again. Still cut off.
All right. Invoicing. What else do I have to invoice?
We put in who said Popeyes in.
This. How am I going to send that?
Get out there.
You know, I think Cracker Barrel sells Popeyes.
Popeyes are cheap at the grocery store.
Yeah, but they're not the same. They're not. But I may end up going over there and get some because I've been wanting that. That's something I've been wanting now for a minute.
Paper size, 100 by 150. Is that
Can
right?
I tell you the Popeyes down south?
Damn, your volume just went way up.
Mine did?
Yeah.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Now you sound better.
My Popeyes down south is much hotter, more spicier. It's much more spicier than it is here in Boston.
Huh.
Totally different. Even like the red beans and rice, the chicken, like even if you get the spicy chicken, it's not as spicy as down south. It's
Hmm.
funny, it's weird.
Third time's a charm.
They said that they do that on purpose, the company, because the taste is different up north
Suggest
than it is down south.
Fresh Market. We don't have that. Wegmans, Publix, Boston Market. None of these places are near me for real.
And it's all about pot. So KFC does have that bowl though.
That bowl is not the same to mashed potatoes and corn and gravy and chicken nugget things. Ugh.
I
Yeah,
can
it's
just feel my arteries slamming shut talking about it.
But I can't really eat corn is one on my list of things that all of a sudden it started irritating me and making me itch and making a rash and everything.
Oh yeah.
Cracker Barrel.
Corn is the highest in fiber out of any
I,
vegetable.
I finally ate some popcorn for the first time now in 2 years, and it didn't affect me.
So Dana's Googling for you. She wants to know the nearest town.
Well, I live in Sanford, North Carolina, and it looked like Cracker Barrel will probably be the only places.
Crackle Barrel is yum.
Yeah.
And if I had a Cracker Barrel nearby, oh, I'd be there all the time.
we
Mr.
don't have
Green.
one.
I like their sausage gravy and biscuits.
Biscuits. I'm
Yeah.
getting hungry.
And after that, Dana, I would have to go like either to Durham or Greensboro or Fayetteville, which is 40 minutes away, and I'm not driving that far.
Yeah, I gotta see what Babe's packed in his lunch bag. Because or I'll go down to Crosby's and get a calzone.
And then the other weird thing about here is like so many restaurants are closed today. Like all the little mom and pop restaurants, which is mainly what we have, they're
That's
closed
happened
on
around
Saturday.
our place too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Staff shortages.
No, I mean even before. Well, we moved here right before COVID started. Those were like their regular hours, and then through the days of the week, they closed like at 2 o'clock, right after lunch.
Yeah. Yeah. What's interesting to me is those places have like the biggest damn menu, right? And if they're not serving customers, how are they keeping their food fresh?
Don't go there. Okay, that's not.
Just saying. And I love me a diner. I am a diner girl, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I mean, we love living where we live, but it's definitely lacking a lot.
Yeah, there's nothing around here.
You know, when I want to go to Goodwill, I mean, I have to go 40 minutes and stuff, 30 more, 35, 40 miles. And
Mm.
I don't know why he's not answering. He's right in the next room. I'll send him a text message.
My husband won't text.
Really?
He doesn't want to learn. He has no desire whatsoever.
Hmm.
No desire. Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna wrap all this.
So I got an email from the place that has the car.
Okay.
Loud, Mia. And they are making me sign a form to say that where did it go? It's about parts shortages.
Mm.
And the New York State maximum for an insurance company to provide rental is 30 days.
Thanks, Jan, for Kitty's email.
You're welcome.
Oh, the little golden books. Well, they got their and that's what else, Mia. It's a good thing about Whatnot. Okay, like this lady, I had a Whatnot sale one day this week. I forgot what day it was. So I shipped them and everything. So the customer got them today. So like I just went to my email. So all of those payments are in my account now. And I either can transfer it to PayPal, which is instantly,
Yep.
or I can transfer it to my bank account, which takes a day or two.
Nice.
Yeah, and that part's kind of nice because I just looked over there and go like, I haven't even had a sale, but then I remembered I had.
Isn't it crazy that I'm hesitant to put this in my damn car?
No, because it's called post-traumatic stress. I figured out what was wrong with my with the my volume and all that. It was one of my cameras. It was just using the volume for the camera, not this.
Oh, gotcha. I did buy one of those. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, the only thing is I roll over it.
Is this what you have?
Yeah, it's like just a little. It's a little one.
So I got it. I bought it because when I was doing a vlog for something, the audio kept picking up the heater, and I was talking, and all this other stuff. I had this fantastic video, and I was it was an emotional video, so it's not like I'm gonna do it again.
Right.
I was like, yeah, that was enough for me. I don't need to go through that again.
Yeah, Amy's saying that her cousin had to reduce his full diner down to a breakfast only. So many places here, they there's this great restaurant not far from me. It's called Gennaro's, and I'm Italian, I'm Sicilian, and it's hard to get a good Sicilian or good Italian food around here. I mean, you can go down the north end and it's just high volume and they're all competitive. There's like 40 restaurants on like 3 blocks. You know what I mean? They're so competitive. It's like Little Italy, But this one in Quincy, where I live, they were doing lunch and dinner. And they'd open at like 11:30. Now they don't open till 3:30 in the afternoon. So they don't even do lunch anymore. So, and then, they limited their menu as well, but their food is amazing and it's consistently good. You know what I mean? It's consistently, you go to some places and some days it's good and some days it's bad. They're very consistent and they're large portions. So I don't mind paying a little bit more because then you get a few meals out of it. You know what I mean? You get dinner and then lunch the next day. So I don't mind that when you
so much choices.
Yeah. But my husband cooks a lot. Like that's his pastime. He loves to cook. Loves to cook. I mean, I used to be thin when I met him.
Now, how long have you been married?
22, almost 22 years.
Okay.
We've been together 27. Long time. My son's actually we're going on 23 years because my son's gonna be 22 April 20th and April 30th. It's 23 years, yeah.
Okay.
So I had him 10 days before my first wedding anniversary. I'm like, he's not doing no math. He's just, not that means anything anymore, but it's funny. So did you decide what you're gonna eat?
No, I was waiting for him to text me back. He must have fell asleep in there.
We've been on for 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off for real though. Go see what I'm gonna do for dinner, and because the only thing I've been eating. Well, I did make some chicken salad and it was good, but this morning I made some morning glory muffins, and
Morning glory muffins.
yeah, it's like some muffins. It has grated carrots, grated apples, pineapple, pecans, and everything in it. So you have like they're really good. So I made those this morning and I enjoyed that, but I don't want that again. That's all I've been eating almost all day.
I had an egg sandwich when we first came on 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I was
bad.
eating a half a chicken salad sandwich because I made some chicken salad.
Mm.
And I was trying to think of what I wanted for, I just don't have a good appetite for anything.
I just got my taste back, my taste buds back. They were gone for like a week.
Uh-huh.
Not fun. I don't like the COVID.
My phone is listening to me. Very first thing in my feed is a Rolo ad.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny about them phones. They just too smart.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Anyway, but it's been nice hanging out with you ladies. What's that?
It's a big old hole in my house.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
See it?
Yes. Is he putting in sliding doors?
No.
What's he putting in?
So do you remember those the 8-foot long window thing that we had that he salvaged from that house last year? Well, it was actually 2 windows.
Okay.
And they're beautiful. And we've been looking for a place to put them, And I had asked him, earlier on if we could have them in the living room. And he was like, no, I'm not doing all that work. But he's gotten to the point now where he's changed out so many windows in the house. He's like, let's do it.
Awesome.
So he pulled out the great big window. Now, mind you, that was really thin and not insulated. So it had to go anyway. So we would have had to find a replacement window for that hole. And the sliding windows on the other side, he's pulling that out too. So the headers are above those windows. So he's going to nestle the corner of one window up into that corner and then frame it in. And then he's going to move the other one and nestle it into a corner of that and frame the rest of the wall in.
Sweet.
Yep.
I don't like those sliding windows.
We don't either.
I like the ones like this.
Yeah.
Or the ones that crank.
We only have a couple of up-down windows left. Most of them we've changed out to the crank ones. So yeah, that and he wanted the TV on that wall, and there's only like this much wall between the 2 windows. The rest of it was all windows, and crappy looking windows too.
Yeah.
Yes, that will let in lots of light.
Yeah, I like natural light.
Me too.
That is one thing I like about this house is it gets a lot of light. And my other house was so dark to me.
Yeah.
Always dark.
Well, Jan, we're gonna get going. You guys stay on for a while?
Okay. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go eat something.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see what my husband's cooking.
What is wrong? They're just having them a good time today. Those folks with the adult dating.
The bots, yeah.
Report. I mean, I just always report them anyway, even though YouTube doesn't do anything with the report.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I want you to click.
Every click is money for somebody.
So I'm gonna let you go.
All right.
See y'all later. Thanks everyone in the chat. Y'all have
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Bye.
I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then I'm just gonna keep working. We're here all night, so.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Jay's on in work after dinner. Bye-bye.